All right. Welcome to Bitcoin Crypto News Online. I am your host, Shane, formerly of Mountain Crypto, but now we are known as Bitcoin Crypto News Online. What a mouthful, huh? Maybe I should go back to Mountain Crypto. I don't know. But anyway, we know that the altcoins are dying. Bitcoin dropped into the 90,000 range, but it's popped up back into the $100,000 range. So, what's going on? We talked a little bit about it yesterday, and I said I just don't know if we are going to have this up and down sideways motion for a day, a week, or a month, but it's definitely lasted more than a day, even though we did get back a lot of the losses, at least from Bitcoin. So according to Cointelegraph here, we'll get right into it before we look at our charts and everything. Vince Quill tells us that the trade war will send Bitcoin's price violently higher. And this is according to analysts. It's He says it's undoubtedly his highest conviction macro trade of the year, Bitwise executive Jeff Park wrote on social media. And he goes on to say that the tariffs will send Bitcoin's prices violently higher. Looks like right now we're under 100K. And that's, of course, in the long term because of weakening US dollar in the global currency markets, lower yields on government securities. And the head of Alpha Strategies as a financial service firm, Bitwise. That's Jeff Parks. According to the analysts, the tariffs are being pushed to achieve the end goal of weakening the U.S. dollar in the international trade to correct trade imbalances and make U.S. exports more attractive. Park said that the Plaza Accord 2.0 is coming. This is reference between a 1985 agreement between Japan, West Germany, France, and UK to weaken the dollar. They added that the tariffs will cause increased inflation that will be disproportionately felt by U.S. trading partners and result in further currency debasement worldwide that will cause the citizens of those countries to seek alternative stores of value like Bitcoin. And here's his quote right here from Jeff Park. So definitely causing a wave in the crypto market. I believe we're going to see some pretty big dips in the stock market today as well. So I'll probably look into that a little later today. Even though the stock market's already open, I'm sure we're going to see some huge dips today would be my guess. Despite a potentially long-term price outlook that he talks about, crypto markets have tumbled in reaction to the tariffs on Canada, China, and Mexico. Bitcoin declined by 7.2% over the last 7 days. We looked at it yesterday. It was actually up for the week, up for the 24-hour, and up for the hour. I could say that is not holding true right now. Data from CoinMarketCap shows that altcoins took the brunt of the beating. The larger cap staples like Ethereum, Solana, and XRP dropped 11.6, 19.3, and 16.6 over the last 7 days. That stinks. Dollar shows strength in the short term. You can see here Vince Quill publishing on tradingview.com here the US dollar in relation to other currencies, fiat currencies, has caused the dollar to rise steadily since October 2024. And Bitcoin has gone up anyway. So once the dollar drops, we can really expect to see some big gains. So before we get into some more news that I have, and it's actually a lot of good news, so you might want to stay tuned for that, let's go ahead and look at our charts, our price predictions, and all that good stuff real briefly. We're going to take a look at CoinGecko. The overall market cap has gone down a little bit. We are just under $3.4 trillion complete market cap of all the coins on the listing. Bitcoin course number 2. We are down for the 24-hour, down for the 7-hour, up for the 1 hour at $99,200. Ethereum actually did make a little jump up at from where its lows were, but still down over 11.2% for the week at $2,800. XRP down 16% for the week, so might be opportunity if you're Ethereum fan, not investing advice. Solana next, followed by BNB, Dogecoin, Cardano, and Tron at number 11, followed by Chainlink, Sui, Avalanche, Stellar, Hendra, Toncoin, Shiba Inu, Leo Token, Hyperliquid, Wealth, BitGet Token, and Litecoin at 25. Now, if you look at these drops, these double-digit drops, if these are coins that you're interested in, this could be a buying opportunity for you. I like Avalanche myself, not investing advice, but I think I might stack a little bit of that for sure. Also going to be buying some more Bitcoin this week. So we'll talk about that. Fear and greed. I don't know that this chart is right because I saw a chart this morning that said 40-something%, and this one is saying only 72. This is a coin glass. Let's try to update it one more time. Yeah, I don't believe that. That doesn't sound right. All right, let's look at our price prediction. Our price prediction is holding the 5-day at 108,000, the 1 month at 130, and the 3 month at 159. If you don't remember about the Coin Codex chart here, let's go over it really quickly here. Can't get this stupid thing to just leave me alone. Guy. All right, I don't know what's going on here. I'm having a heck of a time. All right, let's scan down so I can show you. All right, there we go. Okay, so this predictive chart is based off of past charts. It goes off the 50-day moving average. It goes off the 200-day moving average and the 14-day relative strength, and follows the other charts as far as sentiment. Fear and greed does match up to the 72, so that's weird that it jumped up because it was so low yesterday. And then our current price that they predict for the 3 month. So, excuse me. All right, next, let's look. Okay, we don't have anything there. Let's look at CoinGlass. Here's our altcoin season. That is down 49%. So, some opportunities. Some people are starting to doubt that we are going to have the mega altcoin season that we had hoped for. Man, I hope that's not true. I think, it just depends on Bitcoin. It depends on the market cap. If you guys have been listening to me, I have continued to say that I want to see this total market capitalization. This is all the money in the listed coins. I want to see that over 400 trillion and in maybe even 5 trillion. Okay. I want to see that. That's when I know that altcoin season will be really in effect, in my opinion. Okay, not investing advice, but all right. Good news for those people who got pillaged by Sam Bankman-Fried. Sorry, we keep it family friendly here. There's probably a lot of other words people would use for what Sam Bankman-Fried did to them, but he's a crook. And fortunately, some of the money was locked up, and FTX is beginning payout distributions for small creditors on February 18th. Large claims remain pending. So that might be something you want to check out on the cryptoslate.com website. Check that out. Crypto phishing scams. This is where they send you an email. It says, you have a Coinbase account or whatever kind of account. It says, you've lost all your money. You need to go in and change your ID and your account and your password. And they give you a link, and you try to log in, and they see your login, and then they go log in your account and take all your money. So be careful, folks. Be careful. I have talked about a handout that I have on being safe. Do research on being safe. But if you want a handout, you can email me at bitcoincryptonewsonline@gmail.com. I am never going to contact you for money or anything like that. So if anybody does come to you saying that they're an influencer or they're Elon Musk or they're anybody, don't believe it. Don't believe any of this stuff you see. Even the ads that are on YouTube, they are scams. Yeah, YouTube should weed those out, but they're getting better at it. But you have to report it when you see it, but never respond to an ad on YouTube. If you see something that you really like, look it up, check the website, make sure, that you are legitimately at the site. So, all right. Ethereum implements its first limit increase since the merge. That's for the gas. That's the charge that they charge you when you transfer a coin on the Ethereum network, or Ethereum for that matter. Trump linked World Liberty Financial transfers $307 million to Coinbase Prime. Some folks here are saying that they're under a lot of scrutiny with what they're doing with their cryptocurrency, and they're probably just trying to keep it a little bit more private because people have figured out where their wallets are and they're watching them. So that's interesting. Trump's new sovereign wealth fund sparks Bitcoin investment speculation. So Trump signed a executive order to start a sovereign wealth fund for the United States of America, and this will be for the Treasury, I believe, to initiate, who's very crypto friendly. So we could see this get pulled together and see America taking in Bitcoin and cryptocurrency very, very soon. Lots of good things in the news. Bitcoin ETF did see 234 million in outflows after the tariff war. We did talk about that at a level yesterday. I think we are past that now. This AVAX AI builds a first DeepSeek powered DeFi product. If you want to check that out, go to cointelegraph.com. There's a new Solana Layer 2 project called Solaxi. Sounds like a laxative. They raised 17 million ahead of their launch, so that's good. Injective is in the spotlight here on Cointelegraph. Nick Hatkan Yannick tells us the Layer 1 blockchain releases a major rebrand to expand its mission and scale Web3 finance. We talked about this tariffs. We'll go into that a little bit more maybe. Let's see. And some other launches here if you are interested in reading about those. Kronos plans an ETF launch for a stablecoin in 2025. So that's through crypto.com. So that might be something you might be interested in. I'm not advising you. I'm just telling you something that's going on there, not something I'm going to jump at, but you never know. All right, MicroStrategy here. Turner Wright tells us on Telegram that they are going to hodl their $30 billion in Bitcoin, but they have halted purchases as of right now. So are they waiting for another drop? What is going on? The market just too unstable? Do they need to kind of hang on to their cash for a while? We don't know, but they have a total of 107 Bitcoin as of February for roughly $30 billion. They had a $250 million acquisition in August, and they've bought several times since then. MicroStrategy's CEO, Executive Chairman Michael Saylor, said that they had broken the pattern of selling the shares of common stock to purchase the Bitcoin. Probably doesn't want to get too over leveraged on that. Yes, they have a ton. 7 days after the firm announced it had acquired more than 10,000 Bitcoin, roughly $1 billion at one time between January 27th and February 2nd. Here it is here, Michael Saylor putting the post out there saying last week we didn't sell any shares of common A-class stock under the market equity offering program. We did not purchase any Bitcoin. We hodled 471,107 Bitcoin acquired for 30 billion. Wow. At approximately $64,511 per Bitcoin phenomenal amount of Bitcoin that they have. MicroStrategy, notice, marked the end of the 12 consecutive weeks of the company announcing purchases. So this is a little bit of a slowdown while they stabilize and probably see what Bitcoin's going to do. And they're going to delay, they're going to see what happens with the tariffs and other things. Other companies looking to Bitcoin as a reserve as well is brought out here in this article. And healthcare firm Semler Scientific, streaming platform Rumble have announced multi-million-dollar Bitcoin trades and buys in the last 60 days. And another crypto mining company, Mara, has holding 44,394 Bitcoin as of December the 18th. Trump signed an executive order to create a working group to explore regulations around a Bitcoin strategic reserve in the U.S. Czechoslovakia Bank voted in January to explore assets such as Bitcoin. So these things are looking very, very exciting. Also, we talked about him announcing today this America Wealth Fund. So a lot of good things coming up that are going to strengthen. We notice that the altcoins are dipping, but Bitcoin, I mean, it's still staying in the 90,000s. Some of the low dips that we had talked about could have been as low in the 70s or 80,000 range, and I think we hit 89 for like a split, short period of time during these lows the last several weeks, but it just rocketed right back up again. Now, when you look at the last week since the tariff announcements and even before that, the lows are not as low as they were before. So we could go back and look at that chart if you want. Yeah, let's go look at it real quick. Let's take a look at it. If it'll pull up, there it is. We're going to go look at a 1 month. Okay, so this low is 93. This low, 91. This low, 92. See? So these lows that we had just back in January, yeah, I think, it's okay to test these waters, we could have another cup, that forms even if it goes long term. Doesn't look like a cup, so I'm not convinced of that, but definitely very much sideways action here. We're going up, we are going down, so we'll have to watch it and see if that continues to go down. We did the same thing over here though. We were up and then we went down. Then we were up and then we went down. So when we look at these lows, it's not the end of the world. We still are in a bull market, and Bitcoin is the king. I mean, look at here. We're way above our all-time highs of the last halvening, that's for sure. And even what we saw happen here in 2024 for our new all-time highs, where we bounced in the 60s and 70s here, we're much higher. We're staying up in this top region and range right here between the 90,000 and 109,000. So a nice little range to be in, really, when you think about it. It's been, I'm ahead, but I've been buying for years, $10, $20 at a time. Bitcoin dominance back above 60%, according to Cointelegraph. Vince Quill. You can see here, according to CoinMarketCap, the price fell by an estimated 7.3% over the last 7 days, faring much better than most of the altcoins. So we already talked about this. I already read this to you. So that's about all I got for you right now. I think, again, we're going to go sideways. We may hit some new lows. If you're into altcoins, yeah, they're a little tough right now. Might want to Be looking for buy opportunities. If those are coins, if there's coins that you really, really want, put in your stop losses so you don't lose too much. And if you're down a little bit on some that you have a ton of faith on, it's up to you, but you might put more into it. I don't know. You could lose more too. So you have to think about what your risk tolerance is and put in those stop losses. If you have, come up with a number for your risk tolerance and put those numbers in, and that's when you can get out if it does drop. But until we see that market capitalization go back up to 4 trillion, or well, it never hit 4 trillion, but until that, I'm not really convinced that we're even anywhere near altcoin season. So I am convinced that as the market capitalization rate goes up, Bitcoin will continue to dominate. And when it hits its all-time highs and everybody's hit euphoria, some people will sell out of Bitcoin and start buying altcoins, wanting to make money in there, and we will see our altcoin boom. So that's what I got. Have a great day.